Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. There's one very classic and traditional dish that my grandma used to cook, which is ginger duck. It's not easy to find this dish anymore. Only some very selective of old restaurants, they are still selling this. Why? Probably because duck is not so as well accepted like chicken, and also duck can be a lot more expensive than chicken right now. The duck I'm using here was actually a free-range duck. I happened to bump into it. It was this is close to I think 3.5 or 3.8 kg. It's a very huge duck. So I have separated them into a few portions. This portion is about 1 kg, at least 1 kg here, and I have approximately 300 to 400 grams of young ginger. Okay, you want to use a lot of young ginger for this dish. Yeah, there's only 2 ingredients for this dish, and what you want to do is use some light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, a little bit of oyster sauce to slow cook it. Okay, so but the first thing, every time you want to cook duck, you need to blanch it, because we need unlike chicken, duck is a little bit more gamey, so you want to remove the gamey smell. The same as any blanching process I've always been teaching. Prepare 1 bowl of cold water, and you want to put in the meat inside cold water. Bring it to a boil. The minute when it is boiling, it is done. Okay. Of course, now we can actually put in a little bit of Shaoxing wine. Of course, if you don't take alcohol, just omit the Shaoxing wine part, and you want to put a few pieces of ginger inside and let it boil. Once it is boiling, take out the duck and wash it. That's all. Alright? Okay, it just started to boil. Now is the time we can actually take out the duck and wash it nicely. Yeah? Wash it very cleanly under the water. I'm not sure if you know this. Chicken butt, it is actually edible, but not duck butt. Okay, you want to throw away the butt of the duck. Actually, I suspect this is very close to the duck butt. I already removed the end portion actually. So it is quite smelly. So remove that part if this is the first time you're cooking duck. Okay. Right. So all these forms, we have all these brown color forms. These are the excessive blood, yeah, that is coming out from the duck itself. Right. Just wash this cleanly and done. The blanching process. All right. After washing the duck, next thing we do is to start cooking, and we're going to start with sauteing the young ginger. Okay, I have a lot of young ginger here, so you want to get a pot for this to do this particular dish. Wow, very fragrant. You want to use a lot of ginger for this, yeah? I have about 300 grams at least. Maybe 350 grams, yeah? Young ginger. So sometimes people ask me about what's the difference between young ginger and old ginger. You should use young ginger if you want the ginger fragrant. You should use old ginger if you want to get some spiciness from the ginger. But seriously, sometimes when you got no choice, if you have only one type of ginger left, just use whatever you have lah. Don't be so worried lah. We are not really selling our selling all this, yeah. This is home cooking. If you are selling, then yeah, you may want to be more careful. Let's slowly saute our young ginger for about 2 minutes or so. Okay, a bit choking. Okay, this is after about 2 minutes sauteing the young ginger. Now we can actually add in the blanched duck meat just now. One very unique thing that my wife's aunt was sharing with me. I mean, she's very good in cooking this particular dish. She actually say, this dish doesn't need to put water because when you cook, as you cook, the duck will start releasing water. So I'm not as confident as her, so I will add a little bit of water. Okay, just half bowl of hot water here. Ooh, be careful, very hot. Alright. Then we can actually start giving it some seasoning. I'm going to give it a bit of oyster sauce. About 1 tablespoon. And my light soy sauce. About 2 to 3 tablespoons. Dark soy sauce. This is more for the color. Oh, this is not dark soy sauce. Okay, dark soy sauce to give it the caramelized color. About 2 to 3 tablespoons as well. Shaoxing wine. This will help to remove further the gamey flavor. Okay, 1 cup. And let's stir everything nicely. Can you see from this angle? Okay. Okay. Just for you to see clearer. All right. Now it is already boiling. What I'm going to do right now, you don't have much water inside here. I'm supposed to wait for the duck to release more water. That's what my aunt told me. Okay, see if it works, but you better keep your eyes to add your duck. She actually said chicken will not release water, but duck, yes. Okay, close it with a lid. Tune down to medium low. And let it slowly simmer for at least half an hour. Of course, if your duck doesn't release water, then you may want to add a little bit more water halfway. Okay, so and if your duck doesn't release water, don't blame Appa. Alright, so let's come back shortly. Okay, this is after 30 minutes. I actually added a little bit of water just now because it's slightly drying up towards the end. So yeah, I do think we need to add a little bit of water lah. Okay, so you want to get some very thick consistency, yeah? Nice. And the color is very nice. I'm not sure if you can see. See, the color is very beautiful. Do add, I think you can actually 1 small bowl of water just to play safe. Okay, don't just depend on the water releasing but from the duck itself. And use slow, medium low fryer to slowly cook it for 20 to 30 minutes. Alright, it's basically done. No, let me do some final seasoning. Give it a little bit of salt. And a little bit of sugar. Right, it's done. It's very nice looking. If you want a bit of gravy, then you probably want to put slightly more water, yeah? Alright, going to dish it out for you. Alright, so here's my ginger duck, zhijiang ya. Okay, if you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.